Oh no. Okay. So, hello guys, this is BusyZebu Podcast. Yes, again. Yes, this is Alex and this is me. Hello.
Hi.
Something that you want to add maybe, or maybe how are you today, or just tell me something. Yeah, please.
I'm tired and sleepy. I haven't really slept that much, and it's...
Nobody cares, Alex, that you're tired and sleepy.
You asked me how I was doing. You asked the question.
No, you're supposed to be funny. Come on. No, not possible. No. Be not Alex.
No, you look like a cast member from Star Trek.
Exactly. I'm a big fan of space, and maybe one day someone can see, oh, this girl is perfect. She will go to space. And, I'm trying to attract this kind of people.
This girl is perfect. Let's send her to space.
She will go and colonize Mars. Nobody else but her. So you're feeling very good, and you can announce what we're going to talk about, our agenda. Please?
May I?
Nah, of course not. So, Alex, honey, Alex, please, can we tell me the news?
Yes. Our news today is about artificial intelligence.
No way.
And the platform for programmers called GitHub that you're probably used.
Heard about it. Something heard, yeah.
Yeah, GitHub is like the biggest platform for programmers. They use it to learn, to exchange experience, to share their code, to brag, to complain.
And you can also store your code and then change it and then push it to Git again, and you can see the changes. So that you've done in your code so far. And any other, I don't know, let's say you have a good friend who is a programmer and he's coding in another continent, and you're like, hey, mate, could you please come and check this out? And he's like, this is bad and this is bad. You could, and then you can work together on the project.
This is bad and this is bad. Kate's paying.
Oh no, Kate, this is amazing! The bad masterpiece! Not even touching, not even breathing. We can sold it for $69 million.
It's perfect, Kate, it's perfect. Don't touch it, don't breathe on it.
Oh, I have a joke. Hold on. No, don't move. Don't breathe. I have a joke. Okay, so a son asked his dad, who is a programmer, Dad, why does the sun rise in the east and set in the west? Dad, doesn't work, so don't touch anything. Don't touch.
Okay. Anyways, GitHub team created an AI assistant for coders that helps them code faster by giving suggestions about how to finish their code line. Basically, it works like a text message. When you write a text, and it kind of just gives you suggestions like how would you like to finish your text.
Okay, so it's the same with our messages and our emails and our phones sometimes, who are usually answering to our messages. I mean, they're not answering, but they're suggesting how to answer our friends. Creepy phones. Okay, so let's say if Alex will decide to be a programmer in 5 years, and she will use this extension or whatever it is, she can learn better. What do you think?
Well, let's talk about how it was built. The code behind the software is based on GitHub acquired knowledge. So all the shared code, all the info from GitHub is being analyzed and learned from, so the program can help coders who use it. So theoretically, you can, since GitHub also has actual human language in there, when people like write comments or whatever, they use just regular English language. GitHub analyzes that too, so theoretically you can write a code in plain English, like the program should do this and that. It should, like, I don't know, multiply and divide, whatever. And the program will just give you the code. Like, it would translate your natural language into code. But it's very flawed, so it is very often incorrect.
You mean, okay, but so hold on. Let's say if I'm writing, okay, I need to create a website with profiles and authentication forms and I don't know, and likes and reposts and photos and pictures. I want the same as YouTube as well. And please give me LinkedIn. Can you make it for me now? I want that now, please, please. It will work? What do you think?
I think your request is a little too big. I think it works better with like small things.
Do you think it will reply me, fuck you?
Fuck you, Jeff Bezos. No, it probably works with like smaller codes, because even with smaller requests, it's not ideal. So with bigger requests, it probably makes even bigger mistakes. And the other problem with big requests is that, like, the more complex code you want it to generate, the higher are the chances that it's using someone else's intellectual property. Because if it's a long and complex piece of code, then someone created it with their like brains and it belongs to them. And theoretically, like legally, you're not allowed to just steal it. So there are like a lot of laws and regulations that haven't been worked out.
But it's an open source at the same time. Of course, you can store open, like the code that someone can go and like see, right? But and this what it is. They can also use it. You can go to any GitHub, and if you want, you can copy and paste if you want. But at the same time, you can also store something that's closed. I mean, only for your needs. Just to, let's say, just to see the changes in your code, on work on the project with your friend together, or any. So do they analyze even those types of codes? They're kind of secret, or?
I think they just analyze all of it. They haven't really answered. Like this is a question that has been asked, and they haven't really answered it yet. So probably they just analyze everything just to teach the algorithm to do it. And maybe they will include some sort of regulations later. But as of now, it's a huge issue that they've been using this code that belongs to someone else.
No, I'm actually, as a programmer, I want something to make my life easier, peaceful, and I don't know, full of code. Please, GitHub, if you can just do it. Just don't think anyone. Just please make our life easier. Thanks so much.
Well, another problem is that it makes a lot of mistakes, because a lot of people who share their code on GitHub are not professionals. They're looking for advice. They're looking for, experts to help them out. They're asking questions about their code, which is probably like very flawed. So, and GitHub, like the machine, when it analyzes the GitHub information, it doesn't know which code is correct and which code is not correct. So it just takes all of it. So you will have a lot of mistakes.
No, but the thing is, like, okay, but also if you're teaching your AI about coding and everything, you also need to teach her the basic rules of syntaxes of any language as well. And if it's a little bit breaking the normal basic syntaxes of the language, hold on, but there are lots of frameworks as well. Yeah, the programming is something that, can be very, it's very straight, but at the same time it's not really straight. You can use different methods and different stuff, and it can seem wrong, but it's not. And sometimes like the something that you're making can work perfectly, that you really want to be like this, or it can work, but something is wrong, but you will probably notice in somewhere like later on, like, but it's working, don't touch it. So yeah. Okay.
Why this software can be harmful is a so-called automation bias that we humans have. Like if a machine or like some sort of tool tells us that this is correct, we don't question it as much as we question our own thoughts. Or if a machine tells you like that's how you want to finish it, then you just finish it, and you don't. And if you don't check it, you don't like check it.
Analyze it, you mean, like, okay, so, okay, analyze, okay, I see. But maybe it's very useful for beginners, because they can see the other logics, because when you're coding, you are kind of in your own soup of thoughts, because you don't know how better you can improve your code. Yeah, you just write it, and it's big and it's ugly and probably not logical, and you every time, I'm not getting better, I'm not a programmer, and then here we go, the machine just giving you kind of a prototype what you need to do, and you're like, okay, I got it, now I got the logic. Perfect. I don't need to spend hours Googling how should it be? How should it look like? No, it's like this. Of course, after that, you can also Google the structure or the syntax, but it's saving you time. But you also, of course, it's kind of inventions. Each invention we can use in a good way or in a bad way. We can watch TV 24 hours a day and just do nothing else, right? Or we can watch TV just to see news and be with the whole planet, to know, okay, tomorrow is gonna getting rain, I need to...
I don't want to be in trouble.
Kate only watches weather on the news. Like, what are the news today? Okay, weather, okay.
I'm joking, I mean, yeah, so it can be bad and good, it depends on you.
Okay.
Well, yes and no. If it's a program that makes a lot of mistakes, you can't really do anything about it as a user. Like, you just wait till they release a new version that makes fewer mistakes. That's all you can do.
But can you imagine? So, for example, someone from the future probably will have a lot of robots. Why not? And it's a good, okay, you can go to a toaster and write a code with different shape on your toast, or another coffee from another recipe, woohoo! And then your robots can also share your new recipes in somewhere else. I mean, that's so cool!
Okay.
I don't know, it's like, imagine you've downloaded an app to learn, I don't know, Vietnamese, and it makes like mistakes in like 50% of chances, it's gonna be a mistake. Like, would you use this application? Probably not.
Yeah, definitely. Well, I mean, let's wait. Let's wait a bit, and our bright future is somewhere near. Okay, very interesting. But I also have another news. Okay, Science Daily. So we have new AI algorithm to improve brain stimulation devices to treat disease. So what they want, electrical stimulation on the brain, and to prevent illnesses like stroke or Parkinson. Alex, is it good? What do you think? How good is that? From 1 to 10?
I mean, I guess, yeah, after a stroke, usually, I think most of the time it's left part of your brain gets damaged, and if electrical stimulation can help kind of restart it, then I guess it's good. Obviously, it's good. And I think electrical stimulation is also used in treatment for depressions, like very, very hard depressions, like very, very severe depressions. I don't know about Parkinson's, to be honest, but yeah, I mean, it's definitely a good thing. How can it be a bad thing?
So, I mean, that's a good, well, of course it is good. I mean, it's obviously good. We are helping people. I mean, just we are talking about it and we are helping other people to know about it. Not, but I would like to be a part of this project, by the way.
Just post your resume in the description.
So, the thing is, at least they're, okay, Parkinson, yeah, okay, it's a question, but you can't treat Parkinson with pills or with anything, right? So they kind of trying to create something that can help.
It's untreatable. It's untreatable. You can slow it down with some medications. There are medications that can slow down the development, but you have to catch it very early for it to work. And you can manage it, like by, with some treatment, with some physical exercise, but it's untreatable.
But is it something that it's from genes, or is it, it's genetic, right? It's genetic. Yeah, well, or genetic diseases, that's something that very horrible. So I know that in China, right now they are making some, for example, they can change the genome of a human already right now, so they can prevent any disease in your gene. Yeah, I mean, I was like, wow, can you imagine that everyone can be like just normal people without any horrible genes, diseases from the beginning.
Problem starts with, like, obviously no one wants to have Parkinson's or cancer. The problem starts with ethical problem starts further when, some people if you ask, an average person, they would say that they don't want kids with a Down syndrome or with blindness or whatever. But there are people who've been fighting for their rights for decades and years, and they don't want their condition to be seen as bad and something has to be removed. So there is a lot of ethical dilemma that's gonna start. And Chinese, I mean, the CRISP, this technology that we know, the Western world knows it too. Why China was so successful is because they just did it without any regulation.
This is the question. We can talk a lot probably about that a long time. How good or bad is that? But for and also it's evolution, or not evolution, how to say, that we need to die. There are a lot of humans on our planets and people need to die.
How do I put this? We need to die. You were looking for words to make it sound nicer.
Of course, it's a life circle. It's normal. Go to Nepal and see how they are burning their bodies, the cremation, open cremation, and they are happy. Okay, all right, we close this topic because it's not what we're gonna talk today.
Okay, let me about the AI.
Okay, Alex, come on, let's go, please.
Well, you shared your news. I thought it was my turn.
No, but please.
No? No?
Of course. Dear, of course.
No. Okay. Last time we were talking about this AI girl in China, and then I mentioned about the AI girl in Saudi Arabia that got citizenship. You remember? Yeah, and we were talking about why are they all girls? And you said the girls are less aggressive, and I said you can also sexualize them. And I visited the girl from Saudi Arabia, the robotic girl. She has her own website. Her name is Sophia, and she has her own website with there's a section about me, photos, videos, news, and contact.
But does she post something that she feels like? What about I don't know, some questions? What love is for you, or some questions that you need to think?
I don't know, but there's contact. You can contact her and ask, I guess.
No! Let's do it now! I don't know, I'm just so excited about robots. They're interesting. They are not humans. They are different.
Anyways, she went to Jimmy Fallon. I don't know if you know Jimmy Fallon. He's a host of one of the Tonight shows in the States. And she was a guest on his show. And the news, there's like a picture on the website that says, sexy robot Sophia appears on the Tonight Show as she tells Jimmy Fallon she plans to dominate human race. Sexy robot Sophia.
I don't know, that's so weird. Why people can sexualize robots? But but does she have like a human face, like a woman face?
I mean, it's not like super accurate, but it is very human, like.
Yeah, I mean, she's totally covered, like her elbows, even knees and everything, but then she can find it in robots. But she covered her knees and elbows and shoulders, but not her brain. That is interesting. This is new fashion, girls. Well, what can I say? Why? I mean, we don't have a lot of male robots.
Yeah. No, most robots, like most AI assistants are female, yeah. Because I heard like a podcast that was a research about this phenomenon, and yeah, basically, yeah, most of them are female because we are kind of used to the idea of an assistant being female. It's still like ingrained in our brain. Even women think that in this way, not like. Maybe not consciously, more like subconsciously, but like it's more comfortable to hear a feminine voice when you tell them, to do something. When I give them like orders and requests.
And that's not good, probably. I mean, from my point of view, they created Sophia as a female, because she's less aggressive. I mean, she looks more pleasant, less aggressive. Not like for a guy, with a guy, you need to compete every time. But with Sophia, you feel like mom or something, your girlfriend, or. But at the same time, at the same time, you guys, you also sexualize a robot. Think about it. It's a fucking robot. Just go on a date. Oh, date. Hold on. I forgot to tell. So, let's make a conclusion about Robot Sophia. This is bad, guys. Robots are not sexy. They are robots. One day they can fucking kill you. Don't sexualize them. And anyone else too. I mean, no. Oh, your girlfriend.
If they want to. If it's consensual.
Just to be careful with it. So, about dating. One guy from America, he's American, he created Tinder, but for programmers.
There are programmers who only want to date programmers?
Yeah.
What?
Yeah, the only programmers, I will explain you. It's called VSinder. VS means Visual Studio. And to register this platform, you need to fill in the form, and the last one it's like, but you also need to write a type of a piece of code, something that you can impress. So you're not uploading pictures. No pictures. You can post your avatar, but that's only one picture that you can have, and it's like a small one. So, and other users, they can match with you only by your code. So they can see your code, they like your code, and you have match. Is
it for finding like a romantic partner or just like a friend?
Yes, Alex, listen. Yes, it is. It's like VSinder. It's the same. It's 18 plus. It's 18 plus app. So it means, it's for love. It's computer love. Anyway, so yesterday I downloaded this app, and the first dude and he said months, get full year, get hours, get minutes, get seconds. I love you. and in the description, the guy was like, full stack, Node.js, and Cordova mobile desktop developer, whatever it is. I guess I will find you. Oh my god, that was like, what?
God, that's kind of creepy.
It is. It's so creepy. I was like, and that was the first. I was like, wow, what is gonna be like?
And he's 18. Oh my god, he's like a baby.
Yeah, but it's so romantic. Like, get date, get month, get full year, get little seconds. I love you. Oh my god. Okay, Alex, so your turn, please. Now is your turn.
But I don't have anything. I only have our new quiz for you.
Okay, so I have one step. April's Fool's copy-paste button for lazy programmers now actually for sale. So, do you know Stack Overflow?
No, of course.
So they posted the piece of keyboard with the Ctrl+C and V. So for lazy programmers, they're kind of making fun for those who just go into Stack Overflow and copy and paste everything from it.
So it's a keyboard with 2 buttons?
Yeah, and it's like, it's $29. Alex, $29. I need it.
You want it for your birthday?
I want it for my Christmas present, please.
We won't see each other on Christmas. I hope we will see each other in March for your birthday.
Hope so. I'm trying to learn dances because before I will go to Mexico, I think they will judge me how I dance. Because after tequila, I usually dance, and I dance bad.
We went to the party like last weekend, and Nick met some people, and one of these guys is a contemporary dancer. Have you ever seen contemporary dance? It's literally just this. So no one's gonna judge you.
Yeah, it seems like this. I'm sorry, contemporary dancer, but no. Okay, very good, very good. So, and then, okay, tell me more about what do you have, Alex? Because TikTok on the clock.
Let's do test. Test. Yeah. Okay. Are you ready? Are you ready?
Test. Test.
Question number 1. How many programming languages are there? 600, 700, or 800?
I would say 800.
No, it's 700. Okay, question number 2. Why is language Java called Java? What was it named after? A fruit, an island, or a tree?
It's very similar to guava. I would say fruit.
No, Java is an island in Indonesia.
Okay.
Question number 3.
Number 3.
Why is Python called Python?
I have no idea. Like, okay, let's think about it. So Python, guys. Eye contact. This is very important. So Python. Why Python? What do you think? I think Python because of Python. Think like Python. If Python were Python, what Python would think like Python? What do you think? I have no answer to this question.
Okay. Do you know, I don't know, you probably heard of a British comedy show called Monty Python, and the inventor of the language called, his name is Guido van Rossum. Maybe I'm mispronouncing, I don't know. He named the language after his favorite show, Monty Python.
Oh, okay. Interesting.
So all your Monty Python fans out there, yeah, that's a cool fact. Question number 4. Why
Question number 4.
why is language Rust called Rust? What was it named after?
Rust, because trust, because fast, because must, because lust.
Can you imagine that would be the right answer? Like, yes, you are right.
This is my tactic when I was in the university. I didn't like when I have no idea what it's talking about. I was like, okay,
Rhyming. I will just rhyme everything.
I impressed them by my rhyming, and they were just like, oh, no chance, but okay, at least give her 4, like, just go.
Okay, rust, besides being the, corrosion of metal, it's also a plant fungus that is robust, distributed, and parallel. You can actually see it on, like, you can Google it and you can see on the picture. It's actually, kind of cool. Okay, question number 5.
Number 5.
How old was the youngest certified coder? 6, 7, or 8?
7. My answer is 7. 7, please. Yeah.
It's 6. The youngest coder is Mohammed Hamza Shahzad. He's from Pakistan. He was 6 when he became a Microsoft professional. He passed a Microsoft software test, and got a certificate.
Do you know something about him? Is like what his parents do?
No, his father is a programmer and he taught him a lot, yeah. But still, he was 6. That's still super young.
Yeah, I mean, like, I would be very surprised. He was like, okay, I'm 6 years old. I like programming. I will be master of programming. And he was like, his decision at 6 years old. But no. I'm saying this guy is awesome. I'm following him in Instagram from today. Okay, not Instagram, GitHub. I will view his GitHub. I'm 25, I'm struggling and crying. You're ready to... But probably when you're younger, you just don't think how painful is that. You just do it.
Yeah, it's just your life. You're like, okay, that's what life feels like. Okay.
Like, taste of the life. All right.
Alright.
Okay, question number 6.
Number 6.
Which animal is a mascot of PHP? Giraffe, tiger, or elephant?
Elephant. I would say elephant.
Yay! Elephant! That's correct.
That's cool. Okay, one question actually. We are good. Because probably P and ears, or what is that? H, and H is a body, and then 2 ears? Well, probably.
I mean, you have to like reverse P, but yeah, maybe. Okay, last question is about it's a relatively new language. It was released like in 2017, I think. It's called ballerina language. And what is a new release of ballerina language called?
Like it's like Swan Lake.
Yeah, Swan Lake, yeah. I like this fact. I think it's kind of cool. And I kind of geeked out about this language. They have like a website.
Why ballerina?
I don't know. I didn't find information about why it's called ballerina. I have no idea. But like, yeah, they call their new release Swan Lake. They call like some of their operator is called Elvis. There's a module called Kafka. But the funniest thing is about a test framework. You want to guess how they named their test framework?
No, I mean...
It's very stupid. It's really hard to explain because it's so stupid. It's called Testerina.
Testerina.
Ballerina, Testerina. It's my favorite language now.
Now I need to learn it. I'm learning ballerina. What are you learning? Ballerina, well, okay. But to be honest, when I was young, when I was a kid, I was every time telling my mom that I want to be a ballerina. And probably this is my chance. But yeah, but life is a little bit difficult. So I'm ballerina, but Not really. Well, let's see. Okay, cool. Okay, that's done. We done. My dinner is already like shouting like, Kate, eat, nom nom nom. You know, I can hear that here. So guys, that was really nice to be with you all this time. Bye bye. Okay. No, okay. So Alex, tell goodbye to anyone. Why I need to tell it every time?
Because you're good at it. Read our blog, join our Facebook group, and follow us on Instagram, but it's kind of empty right now, so you don't have to.
What? No, just no. Do everything now.
No, Instagram is empty, so.
I mean, yeah, but it's our motivation. If you are following, we are also doing something. So we need to say goodbye, Alex, as well, because her camera died. Okay, guys, follow, like, repost, save, love, eat, pray. I just like my outfit. May I just show everyone my outfit? And you didn't tell me I didn't even have word. I was like, this is so good. This color matches our robot color. You didn't understand this? Alex.